Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with our Action PC 1970 College Elite 8 playoffs. And it's down to the Final Four. Our first Final Four matchup, Texas versus Nebraska. Texas, in the final AP poll numbers, finished number 3, and they're number 2 in bracket number 1, with a record of 10-1. Obviously, Texas won their way to the Final Four, taking on the number 1 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers, who were the 1 seed in bracket 1. They were 11-0-1. So let's get to the field, Memorial Stadium in Nebraska, and kickoff. Texas, an excellent rushing team. Nebraska can rush and throw, so this should be one heck of a matchup. We're going to have to really concentrate on defense here. I will be playing as the Texas Longhorns, the Action PC football sim engine, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. We'll give you the lineups when we get to the field. That way I can see the full names in case the names are cut off. And let's bring the field up. Texas won the toss and elected to receive. And let me just make sure the options are correct. They are. Back deep for Texas is Bertelsen. The short men are Lester and Speyer. Nebraska to kick off. The return is on. Here's the Final Four. Fielded around the 10, brought out to the 20, 25, 30. Goes Bertelsen. He was brought down by Mason of the Cornhuskers. So 1st and 10. For Texas. Under center is Eddie Phillips. 4.5 yards a carry. And we're actually going to run a wishbone, so let's get in the full house backfield. And the wishbone. And actually, let's get... Mason's a 5-run blocker. Let's switch him out. For the back, Steve Fleming. How come that didn't work? Steve Fleming. Yes. Okay, there we go. So Fleming is a back. We'll play him out wide, and he's a 5-run blocker against the defensive back. So under center again, Eddie Phillips, Billy Dale is the fullback. Steve Worcester and Bertelsen are your other backs. Tommy Woodward. Why is he there? He should. That is right. I'm sorry, Tommy Woodward. And then we have a tight end, Steve Fleming. Tackle Jerry Sizemore, guard Mike Dean, center Jim Achilles, guard Bobby Mitchell, tackle Bobby Wunsch. For Nebraska, Dave Whalen, Larry Jacobson, Ed Perlard, Willie Harper. Those are your down linemen. Your linebackers, Dave Morak, Jerry Merloff, who's excellent, Bob Terrio. Your cornerbacks, Joe Blahak, Jim Anderson. Safeties, Bill Kosh, and Dave Mason. So here we go. Those are the formalities. We're in the wishbone. Triple option left. We're going to give Burleson. Let's see if Phillips gives it to Burleson. He's going to pitch out. Burleson turns the corner. It's a big block and picks up 12. So a first down for the Longhorns. Good block. And why did they take him back out of the game? And we're again going to go with Woodward to go out wide. So they didn't put Fleming in. Oh, is Fleming down here? Fleming's down here. Okay. Oops, close that. All right. Let's get. I wanted them up there. I used them. Okay, that's good. Two tight end set out of the wishbone. Dive play to Billy Dale on 1st and 10. They're going to stick with the play call. Dale up the middle. He busts through. Brought down by Merloff. Gain is 7 by Billy Dale. So the Longhorns going to ground and pound out of the wishbone. It's going to be 2nd and 3 from the Texas 49. Jerry Merloff with his second tackle. Phillips brings him to the line of scrimmage. Worcester, run counter, trap right, and Worcester is stuffed. Only a gain of 1. It will be 3rd and 2 for Texas at midfield. Larry Jacobson on the tackle. They were keying Bertelsen in a 4-3 run defense, man coverage. Let's bring in the back. Yes. And hit OK. And this should be... Alright, it's Tommy Woodward. So where did they put Fleming? Fleming down here. Alright, that's fine. I like to get this other tight end out wide. So it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. We're going to go triple option left. Triple option left. Phillips. Stick with the play call. Phillips could keep here. And Phillips is stuffed. Merloff comes up, nails him. He holds on to the ball. He doesn't pitch. And it's going to be 4th and 2 from midfield. Jerry Merloff, 3 tackles already for the Cornhuskers. 4th and 2. 3 wide out set. This is something different for Texas. 3 wide out set. Trying to spread out the Cornhuskers. They're going to keep the ball. They're going to try to pick up these 2 yards. Bertelsen is the lone back. The wideouts are Lester, Spryer, and Campbell. Woodward is the tight end. Phillips on the delayed run. 4th and 2. Phillips drops back, and he takes off. He's got the first down. As he gets 6 yards. A big first down for the Longhorns. Tackle made by Joe Blahak. That's his first for the Cornhuskers. Cornhuskers were in a 4-2 nickel, playing man-to-man basic. Texas goes back to the full house backfield now. 2 tight end set. Woodward and Comer. Your backs are Dale in the middle. Bertelsen and Worcester on the outside. Phillips under center, barks out the signals. Worcester on the dive play. And Worcester goes up the middle. He puts his head down. He's going to pick up 3 tough yards. Once again, Jerry Merloff on the tackle. That is 4. As the Cornhuskers were keying the quarterback, Eddie Phillips. So the Longhorns, 2nd and 7. On the Nebraska 41. They stick with the wishbone, except going out wide is Tommy Woodward. 2nd and 7. Bertelsen, run counter, Off tackle right. Bertelsen on the run counter, off tackle right. Not much there. He picks up 2 tough yards. And once again, on the stop, Jerry Merloff. He has 5 tackles. He's a tackling machine right now for the Cornhuskers. Third and 5 on the Nebraska 39. 3 wide out set, stretching out this Nebraska defense, give them a different look. Again, the wideouts are Lester, Spyrer, and Campbell. Woodward is the tight end. Actually, let's get Woodward out of there. He's down to 92% stamina. And we'll bring in Daryl Comer. So Daryl Comer comes in. The lone back is Bertelsen. 3rd and 5. Bertelsen. Trap right. 3rd and 5. Bertelsen gets the call. And he's knocked sideways and brought down by Balhawk. And that's Joe Balhawk's 2nd tackle. Bertelsen did pick up 2, and it's now 4th and 3. The offense will stay on the field for Texas. 11:05 left in the first quarter. 4th and 3. Texas has converted once on this drive on 4th down. Can they do it again? W. Voggs is at the stadium. Hope all is well with you. Check out that wonderful card collecting channel. So 4th and 3. Bertelsen will come out of the game. Steve Worcester will come back in. 4th and 3. They're going to go shotgun here. Worcester right next to Phillips. Phillips on the delay out of the shotgun. 4th and 3. Shotgun snap. And Phillips takes off, and he is smothered under. No gain as he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Turnover on downs. So the Texas drive ends at the Nebraska 37. Here come the Cornhuskers for the first time on offense. The backs are Orduna and Kenny. Rogers and Ingalls are your wideouts. Lists the tight end. And Jerry Taggy is the quarterback. The line, you have Bob Newton, who's an excellent tackle. Dick Rupert, very good. Doug Dumler, above average. Donnie McGee, above average. Wally Winter, good. At the tight end, Jerry List. Guy Ingalls. And the very dangerous Johnny Rogers. The backs, Joe Orduna, 4.5 yards a carry, nearly 834 yards. And Jeff Kenny, 4.5 yards per carry, 661 in yardage. For the Texas defense, Bill Atesis, excellent at end. Scott Palmer's good. Ray Dowdy, very good. And Dave Aldridge, so that's a tough defensive line there. Lester's at one cornerback. And Alan Lowry at the other. The linebackers in the 4-3, Bob Zapalak, Scott Henderson, and Dean Richardson. The safeties, Rick Nabors, and the weakest defensive player, Alan Lowry, at the other safety spot. Lowry comes up in run support. Man run coverage. Nebraska's going to run it to the right. Not much there as Zapalak makes the tackle. Only a gain of 1 for Kenny on the off tackle right. It will be 2nd and 9 for the Cornhuskers on their 38. Again, split backfield. Taggy under center. 4-3 set for the Texas Longhorns. And we're going to go show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Man pass coverage. Taggy, it's a reverse. It's a reverse. Johnny Rogers is brought down by Aldridge, but it's a gain of 7. So they go end around with Johnny Rogers. And it'll now be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Nebraska on their 45. 9:49 to play in this first quarter. To the line of scrimmage come the Cornhuskers. Taggy once again surveys the situation. Defensive line will play in tight. The rest of the defense will skew to the out. Lowry comes up in run support. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Man run coverage. It's a give up the middle, and it is stuffed. The Texas line comes barreling through. Orduna has no place to go. A loss of 1, making the big hit. And the tackle, David Aldridge, and Nebraska is forced to punt with 9:21 to play in a scoreless first quarter. The return is on for the Longhorns. Here's the punt. Fielded around the 20. Brought out past the 25 by Campbell. A 7-yard return. He was tripped up by Glover. So the Longhorns get their second chance here on offense. Again, we're going to go to the full house backfield in Wishbone. Phillips under center. Burleson, Worcester, and Dale are your backs. Dale's in the middle of the Wishbone. Tight to the line of scrimmage, Woodward and Bolton. Triple option right. Bertelson. And Phillips keeps the ball and brings it out close to the 40 as he fakes the pitch. It's a gain of 14. Phillips ran for 155 yards last game against Arizona. And that's how the Longhorns got here to the Final Four. I was Arizona State, of course. We got crushed. So 1st and 10 for Texas on their 40. Again, wishbone offense. Dale up the middle on the dive play. Phillips doesn't like what he sees. And actually he's going to stick with the play call. Dale up the middle, and he puts his head down. He's going to pick up 2 tough yards. Tackle by the Cornhuskers, Dave Wallen. That's his first tackle. Cornhuskers were in a 4-3 basic tight man coverage, so they're playing that tight middle. And the run. 2nd and 8. Triple option right. This time for Worcester. Phillips gives it up the middle on the dive to Worcester. He only picks up 1. Morrock was there. They were keeling Bertelson, but Worcester couldn't get through the middle. Dave Morrock picks up his first tackle for the Cornhuskers. And now it's 3rd and 7 with 7:44 to play here at Memorial Stadium in Nebraska. This is a Final Four game. 3rd and 7. They stick with the wishbone. 3rd and 7. Let's see if we can. Let's bring Fleming in. And that gets Tommy Woodward to go out wide. And we're going to go triple option left. Phillips to be the ball carrier. Phillips going down the line. He fakes the pitch, and he is stuffed by Murloff. No gain as he held on to the ball. And Jerry Murloff already has 6 tackles. 4th and 7. Texas will have to punt here with 7:19 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Here comes the Longhorn punt team. And it will be Gary Keithley to punt to Johnny Rogers, the dangerous Johnny Rogers. He's going to punt deep and hope for good coverage. He needs a high punt. Rogers fields it at the 15, and he calls for the fair catch. An excellent punt by the Longhorns, Gary Keithley. So the Cornhuskers get their second crack on offense. 1st and 10 on their 15, 6:48 to play in a scoreless first half. 4-3 set for the Longhorns. Orduna and Kenny are your backs for the Cornhuskers. Rogers and Ingalls your wideouts. List is the tight end, and Jerry Taggy's under center. Defensive line moves in tight. The rest of the defense skews to the out. Lowry comes up in run support. Man run coverage. It's a give up the middle. No place to go. Flag on the play. Henderson got stuffed.
Encroachment defense. 5-yard penalty.
So Palmer, for the Longhorns, called for encroachment as Kenny was tackled by Henderson. As Henderson stuffed him. but it's going to be 1st and 5 due to the yellow hanky. 6:39 left in the first quarter. Again, the defensive line will play in tight. Lowry comes up in run support. The rest of the defense skews to the out. Man run coverage. It's an outside run, and that is brought down quickly. No gain. As once again, Henderson's Johnny on the spot. Scott Henderson makes his first official tackle. Dumler missed his block. Kenny's having a difficult day here. 2nd and 5, 6:29 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 5. Winner advances to the finals. Defensive line will play in tight. 2nd and 5. The rest of the defense skews to the out. Lowry up in run support. Man run coverage. It's a give and no place to go once again. As Orduna struggles for a yard. He brought down quite hard here at the stadium by Dave Aldridge, and that is Aldridge's 3rd tackle. Joe Orduna is having a tough early go of it. Donnie McGee has made 3 horrible blocks. He'll hear it from the Cornhuskers sideline. A big 3rd and 4 now for the Cornhuskers with under 6 to play on their 21. No score first quarter. Taggy assesses the situation. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Defensive line in tight. We're gonna show loose, play man coverage, show blitz. We're not gonna blitz. Man pass, 3rd and 4. Taggy. It's a handoff on the delay, and it's gonna be a first down. Gain of 6 by Kenny on the draw. Texas was playing pass. Kenny finally picks up a decent run. 3 carries, 7 yards now. 5:30 left in the first quarter. No score. 1st and 10 for Nebraska on their 27. Again, Taggy brings the Cornhuskers to the line of scrimmage and surveys the situation. Texas will play our defensive line in. Lowry comes up in run support. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Defense skewed to the out. Man run coverage. It's a give up the middle and no place to go. Those 4 down linemen have been quite stout for the Longhorns, as Kenny only is able to pick up 1 yard. Scott Henderson brings him down. That's his 2nd tackle. It will be 2nd and 9 with just over 5 minutes of play in the first quarter. 2nd and 9. Lowry will lay back. They're going to show blitz. Man pass coverage. It's a reverse. It's a reverse. It's going to be a decent gain, a gain of 6. As Ingles on the end around is brought down by Rick Neighbors of the Longhorns. So 3rd and 3, 4:35 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 3, Texas defensive line moves in tight. Lowry up in run support. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. He takes off running. He is brought down. Oh, my Lord. Is that a favorable spot or what? Oh, boy. Texas complaining about the spot of the ball, but Taggy scrambles for 3 yards. Neighbors made the tackle. That's his 2nd. And they are barking from the Texas sideline. They don't like that home cooking. 4:10 left in the first quarter. Cornhuskers get another set of downs on their 37. And now we're going to have to bring out our... They're at 93. We're going to go to 3-4. Greg Pultz will come in. And Don Ely will come in. And Stan Hicks will come in. 3-4 set. Defensive line in tight. Got the extra linebacker here. Lowry comes up in run support. We're going to play The rest of our defense normal. Man run coverage. And Texas calls timeout. The defense didn't like what they saw. First and 10. Let's go back to our 3-4 set. Defensive line in tight. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Lowry up in run support. Man run coverage. It's a give up the middle. And the linebackers quickly close the hole as Orduna only picks up a yard. Dean Richardson on the tackle makes it 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. And our front four, our starting front four is back up to 96, so we're happy with that. So we'll keep the 4-3 now. 2nd and 9. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up for run support. Skew the rest of our defense to the out. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw over the middle. Complete to the tight end. List, a gain of 18, tackled by Neighbors. Cornhuskers 1st and 10 on the Texas 44. Again, 4-3 set for Texas. Defensive line in tight. Rinse and repeat. Lowry up and run coverage. Rest of our defense skewed to the out. Man run. It's going to be a give to the outside and no place to go as Henderson and company hold Orduna to no gain. Scott Henderson with his 3rd tackle for the Longhorns. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 3-4 set. Defensive line in tight. We go with the extra linebacker. 2nd and 10. Show tight coverage. We're going to play zone. Man pass. It's an outside run. Oh, it's going to be a big run. Zigging and zagging. And Lester saves the touchdown as Kenny picks up 27 yards for the Cornhuskers, as they did not throw the ball. So it's 1st and 10 for Nebraska on the Texas 17. 2:30 left in the first quarter. 4-3 set for the Longhorns. Defensive line in tight. The rest of the defense skews to the out. We're going to play man here. Lowry up in run support. Man run coverage. It's an outside run, and it's going to go for a score! As Joe Orduna finally breaks loose. Lowry missed the tackle at the 5, and Orduna goes in for the score. Dick Rupert provided the blocking, and Nebraska's offense has come alive. They score the first touchdown of the game with 1:58 left in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Cornhuskers. Let's watch that Joe Orduna touchdown run one more time. He followed his blockers quite nicely and went untouched until the 5. And broke Lowry's tackle. Here's the extra point. Cornhuskers hope to go up 7-0. The snap, the place, the kick. And it's dead center. 7-0 Cornhuskers. The winner advances to the finals. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Back deep for the Longhorns, Bertelsen. Shortman are Lester and Spryer. Here's the kickoff by Nebraska, fielded at the 10, 15-20, and brought down near the 25 is Bertelsen. It is a 14-yard return. He was tackled by Deckard. So here come the Texas Longhorns. Full house backfield. Wishbone. Bertelsen to get the call. Off tackle left, Bertelsen. And Bertelsen struggles at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a yard. As Nebraska's defense was up to the task there, Dave Weiland with his 2nd tackle for the Cornhuskers. It's going to be 2nd and 9 with 1:42 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 9. Read option right, Bertelsen. Phillips is going to keep it. He turns the corner. Picks up 4 tough yards, shoved out of bounds by Morak. Morak will be credited with his 2nd tackle. So a big 3rd and 5 here with 1:09 left in the first quarter for the Texas Longhorns. They stay in the wishbone. Read option right. Phillips to carry. Phillips goes down the line, holds the ball, and he is stuffed. Struggles for 2 yards. Woodward is injured. He is slow getting up, and he's going to go off the field. Word from the sideline, something to do with his toe, out for a few plays. 4th and 3 with a minute left in the first quarter. And Texas will punt. Here's Gary Keithley. Rogers back deep for the Cornhuskers. Here's the punt. Needs a high, deep one. Rogers fields it and brings it out near the 45 of Nebraska. An 18-yard return. He was finally brought down by Bear. So the Cornhuskers, with 51 seconds left in the first quarter, trying to extend their 7-0 lead, have it 1st and 10 on their 43. 4-3 set for the Longhorns. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. Skew the rest of our defense to the out. Man run coverage. Taggy gives the ball up the middle. And the Texas Longhorns blow through and knock Ordonez for a 1-yard loss. Ray Dowdy makes his first tackle. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Nebraska. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Defensive line in tight. Man pass. Taggy back to pass. Looking, throws. Complete to the tight end again. As List burns Neighbors for the second time, this time for 16. Jerry List, 2 receptions, 34 yards, and that will end the first quarter. 7-0 Cornhuskers. We start the second quarter. Nebraska 1st and 10 on the Texas 42. 4-3 set for the Longhorns. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. The rest of the defense skewed to the out to watch the pitch play. Man run coverage. It's a handoff up the middle, and there's no place to go as Ordonez struggles for a yard on the dive play. Bob Zapalak and company stuffed that hole. Zapalak with his second tackle for the Texas Longhorns. 2nd and 9 on the Texas 41. Split backs, Ordonez and Kenny. Rogers and Ingles, your wideouts. List, who has 2 big receptions, is the tight end. Taggy under center surveys the defense. 2nd and 9. Lowry comes up in run support. Defensive line in tight. Rest of the defense skews to the out for the pitch play. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. And he's going to throw deep. Caught by List again. Gain of 31. It's going to be 1st and goal from the Texas 10. Jerry List is chewing up and spitting out this Longhorns defense. 3 receptions, 65 yards. Neighbors has been burned 3 times. He's made 5 tackles, though. And now Texas hoping to hold Nebraska to a field goal attempt or get a turnover here. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. They play for the pitch to the out with the rest of the 7 defenders. Man run coverage. Taggy, it's an outside run, and that is stuffed by Henderson. No gain. As Henderson gets Kenny by the waist and drives him to the turf here at Memorial Field. 2nd and goal from the 10. 2nd and goal. Scott Henderson with his 4th tackle for the Longhorns. Again, split backfield for Nebraska. Defensive line in tight. 2nd and goal. Lowry's going to lay back here. We're still going to skew our defense to the out. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. He scrambles across field, and he dumps it down to the safety valve, Kenny. Kenny picks up 5 yards, and Bob Zapalak makes another tackle. He has 3. Jerry Taggy now 4 for 4 for 70 yards for the Cornhuskers. Big 3rd and goal from the Texas 5. 3rd and goal. Defensive line in tight. Lowry's going to play back. We look for the pitch play with the other 7 defenders. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw again. Complete and a touchdown as Kenny slips out of the backfield. Taggy hits him, and he goes in for 6. And just like that, Nebraska goes back-to-back drives and scores. It's now 13-0 Cornhuskers. Here's the replay. Taggy to Kenny. Jerry Taggy is perfect on the day. Here's the extra point by the Cornhuskers, trying to make it 14-0. And it just sneaks through. Now 14-0 Nebraska. Jerry Taggy, 5 for 5, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Texas has not attempted a pass yet. Back deep for Texas is Bertelsen. The short men are Lester and Spire. The return is on. Here's the kickoff. Fielded near the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Goes Bertelsen, a 23-yard return. And Texas will start. 1st and 10 on their 31. They trail by 2 scores. 12:54 to play in the half. Go back to the wishbone. If it doesn't get started now with the wishbone, we'll try something else. Your backs are Bertelsen, Worcester, and Dale. Dale's in the middle. Tight to the line are Woodward and Bolton. Phillips is under center. Phillips up the middle on his own. Phillips. And he plows ahead for 4. Making the tackle for Nebraska is Bob Terrio. That's his first. The Cornhuskers are in a 4-3 basic. Normal man. 2nd and 6. Phillips again calls his number. Up the middle. And Phillips is stuffed again by Bob Terrio. No gain. Woodward again goes off the field. Hobbling off. It looks like it's his toe once again. Word from the sideline, he'll be out for a few plays. Crucial 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and 6. Texas breaks the huddle in their wishbone set. 3rd and 6. Triple option right. Triple option right. Bertelsen. Will they pitch to Bertelsen? They do. Bertelsen turns the corner. He only picks up 3. They needed 6. Dave Morlock on the tackle. It's now 4th and 3 on the Texas 38. And here comes the punt team once again. So Gary Keithley tried to punt deep and high. They make Johnny Rogers call for the fair catch. Here's the punt by Keithley. Flag on the play. Fair catch by Rogers.
Offsides. Defense.
Yes!
5-yard penalty.
And that's going to convert it into a first down. Texas will accept, as Perlard was offsides. And here comes the Texas offense, and boy, did they need that. Here at Memorial Stadium, our good friend Tabletop Sports Delaware. Check out that wonderful channel for wonderful card and dice and much, much more. Tabletop Sports Delaware, just in case the chats are coming up like 2 days later, the live chat replays, which is really aggravating. But that is a huge penalty, and the Cornhuskers sideline is going to give an earful to that young man. So Texas, again, will go full house backfield and the wishbone. They need points on this drive. 11:43 to play in the half. Dale's in the middle. Bertelsen and Worcester on the outsides. Woodward and Bolton tight to the line. Phillips under center. Worcester on the dive play. Worcester, and he's got a little bit of running room. He's going to plow for 4 yards. Terrio was blitzing. Jim Anderson makes the tackle. They were keying Eddie Phillips on the option. 2nd and 6. Again, the Longhorns come to the line of scrimmage in the wishbone. 2nd and 6. Bertelsen, run counter, off tackle left. Bertelsen on the run counter. Not much there. He's going to struggle for 2 yards, and the man who jumped off sides, Ed Perlard, makes the tackle. That's his second, but that's not going to make the coach on the sidelines happy. So a big 3rd and 4 on the Texas 49 for the Longhorns. 11:05 to play in the half. Cornhuskers up 14-0. The winner advances to the championship game of our Action PC Football 1970s College Elite 8 playoffs. Wishbone set for the Longhorns. Out wide is Tommy Woodward. Triple option left. Possible pitch to Bertelson. Stick with the play call. And Phillips pitches to Bertelson. He's got to turn the corner, and he can't. Wallen brings him down after only a gain of 1. It will be 4th and 3 at midfield. Oh, this Nebraska defense is tough. That is the 3rd tackle by Dave Wallen. They were in a 4-3 basic run, playing man, showing tight, and the defensive line split was to the inside, but Bertelson could not get to the outside. 4th and 3. Here comes the punt team again. So Gary Keithley is going to try to pin them back. Johnny Rogers will probably be around his 15 here. Keithley looking for a high, deep punt. Rogers fields it around the 15, brings it out close to the 30. A 13-yard return by Johnny Rogers. He was tackled by Plotz. Cornhuskers up 14-0. 1st and 10 on their 30. 10:31 left in the half. 4-3 set for the Longhorns. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. The rest of the defense skews to the out for the pitch play. Man run coverage. It's a run to the outside, and there's no place to go. As Orduna barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he does. He is tackled by Bill Attess. That's his first tackle for the Longhorns. 2nd and 10. Jerry Taggy is 5 for 5, 75 yards, and a touchdown toss. 3 of those receptions to the tight end, Jerry List, who's in the penalty now. Good luck throwing to him. 4-3 set again. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. The rest of the defense skews to the out. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. Will he go 6 for 6? He hits freaking List again. It's a huge game, but a flag on the play. Holding.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Neighbors
First
is called
down.
for unnecessary roughness as he gets burned for the 4th time, and this time it's for 41 yards. Plus, they're going to tack on 15 yards for the unnecessary roughness. Jerry List, 4 receptions, 106 yards. He is killing the Longhorns single-handedly. 1st and 10 under 10 minutes of play in the half. The Cornhuskers get the ball first in the second half. On the Texas 14, defensive line in tight. We need a big play here. We need a turnover. Lowry up in run support. Skew the rest of the defense to the out. Man run coverage. We need a turnover. It's a handoff up the middle. And knocked sideways, but picking up 10 yards is Kenny. Tackle by Scott Henderson as they're just starting to wear down this Texas defense. 9:35 left in the half. 14-0 Nebraska. 1st and goal from the Texas 4. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. We're not going to play the out. Man run coverage. Stuff it. Touchdown, Nebraska! As Lowry is up tight, but to no avail. Kenny scores on the trap play right. Jeff Kenny, 8 carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown, but it was Jerry. It's been the Jerry List show for the Cornhuskers. Holy cow. Here's the replay of Kenny taking an ST plunge. 20-0. The extra point for the Cornhuskers as they are just mauling the Longhorns. It is good. 21-0. Nebraska. Paul Rogers, who just kicked the point, will kick off. Bertelson's back deep. Texas has to get something going on offense here. Lister and Spiver are the shortmen. Here's the return. Come on, Bertelsen. To the 20 and a little more. 14-yard return by Bertelsen. He was tackled by Decker. Texas is going to go something different here. 3 wide out set. 2 running backs. Both running backs go out wide. Phillips on the delayed run. Phillips drops back. And now he takes off up the middle. Not much there at all. He gets no gain. Perlard, who had an earful for his offsides, makes the tackle. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Well, that experiment's over. Full house backfield. We go back to the wishbone. Bertelsen. Pitch left. Pitch left to Bertelsen. Can he turn the corner? No, he cannot. Perlin is playing possessed. Only a gain of 2. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 with 8:18 left in the half. And the Cornhuskers with a whopping 21-0 lead. Wishbone set again for the Longhorns. Phillips will sweep it himself. The quarterback, can he get around? No, he is brought down. No gain. The Cornhuskers defense has been unbelievable. As Tabletop Sports Delaware says, Sizemore, that is, and he was a sophomore lineman. Oh, let me go up one more. Tabletop Sports Delaware, about twice as many draftees for Nebraska than Texas. Sizemore, the only notable pro player for the Longhorns. This Nebraska college team is stout. 4th and 8, and here comes the punt team again. And they need a high, deep putt. Johnny Rogers fields it around. He'll call for the fair catch on the 40-yard punt at the 37 of Nebraska. So the Cornhuskers up 21-0. Texas had a decent drive to open the game, but since then, not much at all. Texas in a 4-3 set, defensive line in tight. Lowry's going to come up and play the run. My God, how many times are you going to throw with Taggy? Taggy's not a bad throwing quarterback. He completed 63% of his passes. Holy, in college, he was a horrible pro quarterback. But this is not pro. Defensive line in tight. Skew to the out, the other 7 defenders. Man run coverage. It's a give up the middle. Tackle by Dowdy on Kenny. He picks up 2. Jeff Kenny, 9 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Man pass coverage. Taggy's going to pitch it out, and we're going to get killed to the outside. And that's going to be a first down, gain of 9. Joe Orduña had 147 yards against Stanford, who we were playing at Stanford. Plunkett had a decent day, but we just couldn't score with him. Wally Winter provided an excellent block there. Dean Richards for the Longhorns makes his 2nd tackle. 6:37 left in the half. 1st and 10 for Nebraska on their 48. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. Rest of the defense skews the out. Man run coverage. Come on, we need a play. There's the handoff. And it's going to be some positive, tough yards there. 5 yards for Joe Orduña as Nebraska crosses midfield. Orduña, 10 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown. 2nd and 5, 6:30 left in the half. We're going to play aggressive. Lowry up in run support. We need a turnover here. Rest of the defense plays for the pitch. Man run coverage. It's a handoff, and boom! Neighbors comes up and puts the kibosh on Kenny. Rick Neighbors, who's been burnt unmercifully by the tight end, Jerry List, makes his 7th tackle. A big 3rd and 5. My God, we got to hold him here. 3rd and 5. Clock running. 6:06 left to play in the first half. A domination by the Cornhuskers. Defensive line in tight. 3rd and 5. Lowry will play back. We're going to skew to the out. Man run coverage. It's a pitch. No, it's a screen. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, it's going to be a big play. Unbelievable. As Kenny picks up 24 yards, a beautiful screen. executed to perfection by the Cornhuskers. And Bob Zapalak makes the tackle. As the Cornhuskers continue to roll here on their home stadium turf, Memorial Stadium. Jerry Taggy is 7 for 7, 140 yards, a TD. 1st and 10. Defensive line in tight. We're playing aggressive. Lowry up in run support. Rest of the defense skews for the pitch play. Man run coverage. Outside run. It's going to be a positive run of 4 yards for Kenny as he crosses the 20. 2nd and 6 from the Texas 19. Kenny, 11 carries, 55 yards. Bill Atessis with his second tackle. As the onslaught continues by this Nebraska offense. 2nd and 6. Defensive line. We're going to play normal. No more aggressive. In tight. Lowry up in run support. Skew to the out. Man run coverage. It's a handoff. And that's going to go for a score. Unbelievable as Taggy hands off to Joe Orduña. Lowry missed the tackle. And Joe Orduña picks up his second Nestea plunge. Holy poop. Orduña, 11 carries, 51 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Lowry missed the tackle. And Orduña goes in for the score. It's 27-0. Here's the extra point by the Cornhuskers. And it's dead center. 28-0. Holy cow. Here's the kickoff. We need something here. Fielded around the 6. Brought out. That's a good return. Almost to midfield goes Spire. Can this help Texas here? As Tabletop Sports Delaware says, wow, Huskers, man, oh man. Yeah, they're a tough team. And now Texas has to put a touchdown up here. 1st and 10 on their 47. The wishbone has not been effective since the first drive when we did convert on a 4th down, but the first time, but on the second time on that drive, we were stuffed. So we're going to go split backfield here. I just want to see something. Play action fake. Medium fly. Play action fake. Phillips going to throw. And he dumps it down. And Worcester drops it. So the pressure came straight up the middle from the linebacker, Jerry Merloff, who's having one heck of a game. They were keying Bertelsen on the run. And we still cannot, on the basic, excuse me, they're keying Bertelsen. And we still can't get the ball. That was our first pass attempt for the Longhorns. Read option right. Phillips to... Oh, flag on the play.
False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Woodward comes out of his stance. False start on Texas. It's now 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Split backs again for Texas. We got out of the wishbone. That had no success for us. Of course, when I was ASU, I couldn't stop Texas to save my life on defense. Bertelsen and Worcester your backs. Lester and Spire your wideouts. Woodward's the tight end. Read option right. Phillips will either hold or pitch. Phillips. And he is brought down. A 3-yard loss. Oh my Lord. It is 3rd and 18. It just goes from bad to worse. Third and 18. Reverse to Lester. 3rd and 18. Here's the reverse to Lester. Lester turns the corner. He picks up 8 yards, but that's not nearly enough. It's 4th and 10. Here comes the punt team once again for Texas. It's Keithley to punt to Rogers. Rogers fields it around the 15, 20, 25. out to about the 27 as Hicks pulls him down to the 28. 3 minutes left and a half of domination by the Cornhuskers. They're up 28-0 as they look to go to the finals here. Man pass coverage, and it's going to be a run, and it's going to be up the middle, and it's going to be a first down. Lowry makes the tackle. It's a gain of 13. As Kenny quickly got in the second level. We're not calling timeout. Nebraska's not calling timeout. 2:47 left in the half. 1st and 10 for Nebraska on their 41. Man run coverage. Handoff up the middle. 2-yard gain for Ardunia, tackled by Dowdy. Again, we will not call timeout. Nebraska uses their first timeout, 2nd and 8 from their 43. The Cornhuskers up 28-0 with 2:10 to play in the half. Second and 8. Zapalak's going to blitz. Man pass coverage. It's a pitch out. Oh, is that... Oh, yes, we got him in the backfield. Loss of 4 as Taggy pitched to Joe Ardunia. Tackle by Dave Aldridge. The blitz disrupted that play. Nebraska is not calling timeout. Clock is running. 1:56 left in the half. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Oh, my God. Let's get a pick 6 here. 3rd and 12. We're going to show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. 3rd and 12. Man pass. Taggy. It's going to be a halfback pass. And Zapalak was not fooled by that. Only a gain of 1, and he knocks Kenny out of bounds. So it was a halfback pass by Joe Ardunia to the other back, Jeff Kenny. We're going for the punt block. He gets the punt off. No flag, please. Here comes a return out to the 20. 7-yard return by Campbell as Wallen brings him down. Good special teams play by the Cornhuskers. We finally stopped Nebraska. It wasn't so bad in the first quarter. We're only down 7-0. It's been a second quarter of total domination by the Cornhuskers. 28-0, 1:12 to play, and Eddie Phillips will be lifted for Donnie Wigginton. Here comes Donnie Wigginton. Actually completes 54% of his passes, but he doesn't throw a lot. Interception, 8.3. Oh, God, that's horrible. So here's Donnie Wigginton. Bertelsen on the screen, and this is a pick. And it is intercepted by Jacobson. Jesus. We can't even throw a screen. They were playing 4-3 basic normal zone. Larry Jacobson picks it off, and Nebraska point-blank range to score again with 1:01 left in the half. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. Play for the pitch. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. Will he go 8 for 8? Yes, he will, and it's a touchdown as he hits Johnny Rogers on the long out, and it is 34-0. So the Longhorns, after the pick by Donnie Wigginton, quickly on the next play, Taggy to Rogers, and 6 more. Here it is one more time. Taggy is perfect on the day, 8 for 8, and now his second touchdown. Johnny Rogers with his first reception, 18 yards and TD. Here's the extra point by the Cornhuskers, and it's dead center. It is 35-0 with 47 seconds to play in the half. Jerry Taggy is 8 for 8 for 158 yards and 2 touchdowns. Is this the year that Jerry Taggy won the Heisman? Did Jerry Taggy win the Heisman? I know Sullivan won the Heisman, Pat Sullivan from Auburn. Did Taggy win a Heisman too? Here's the return. Not much to say here. 47 seconds. We'll just try to get out of this half without giving up any more points. Read option right. Wigginton to keep. And here goes Wigginton. Wigginton with a big run. Go, go, go! And he fumbles. And holy cow, at least Texas recovers it. 6 seconds left. They will call timeout. With 6 seconds left. As at least Texas recovered the fumble. 6 seconds left. Bomb post to Cotton Spire. Wigginton back to pass. He's thrown one pick, and he dumps it down, and that will end the half as it's dropped by Steve Worcester. He's dropped 2 today. A half of futility for the Longhorns. They are down 35-0. Player of the half, Jerry Taggy, 8 for 8, 158 yards and 2 touchdown tosses. Kenny with 68 yards and 12 carries and a touchdown. Orduña, 13 carries, 49 yards and 2 touchdowns. Texas had 110 yards of offense, mostly on that first drive. They just can't get anything going. Here's the onside kick attempt by Texas. Why not? And they do not recover as Grenfell comes away from the scrum for Nebraska with the pigskin. So Nebraska has it 1st and 10 on the Texas 48. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. Can someone make a tackle here? Play for the pitch. Man run coverage. It's a run. And they're just starting to wear down this Texas defense. Pick up of 4. Lowry does make the tackle. Kenny, 4 more yards to his total. He now has 72 on 13 carries and a touchdown. 2nd and 6. Defensive line in tight. Lowry back. Man run coverage. And a good run, a tough run of 3 yards for Kenny. Dean Richardson makes his 3rd tackle. It is a 3rd and 3 on the Texas 41. 3rd and 3. Defensive line in tight. Lowry comes up in run support. We'll play for the pitch. Man run coverage. It's a pick, baby. Taggy scrambles. He's under duress. He throws. Interception, Texas. Finally. As Alan Lowry gets a little bit of revenge and makes the pick. As Tabletop Sports Delaware, a good friend Chris, remember, check out his channel. That's a hell of a half of football. Nice. Yeah, for the Cornhuskers. Tabletop Sports Delaware. Taggy 7th in the Heisman in 1971. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Pat Sullivan won in 70, I think. Or 72 for Auburn. Another horrible professional quarterback. So Texas gets the pick. Wigginton's at quarterback. Bertelsen and Worcester, your wideouts. Lester and Spire. Bertelsen and Worcester, your backs. Lester and Spire, your wideouts. Woodward's the tight end. And we're going to go read option right. Wigginton to carry. Wigginton, and again, he's got a 1st down there. Gain of 11. We're going to go to the hurry up. Let's see if we can wear them down. Bertelsen. Trap right. Bertelsen out of the hurry up and no place to go. He actually loses a yard. They were doubling Tommy Woodward. They're doubling Tommy Woodward. Again, they're just playing a basic. They have a lot of confidence in their defense. 2nd and 11. We're in the hurry up, and we can't run the special. Wigginton. Bootleg. Flag on the play. Offsides defense.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 2nd down.
Sizemore comes out of his stance for the Longhorns. So what little success they have, they start to move backwards. As our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming, the creator of Glory Days Boxing, which can be purchased on Sideline Strategy. The light heavyweight set is out now. And the bundle package, you can't get anything better than that bundle package. Check it out on sidelinestrategy.com. Anthony and I will be doing a boxing chat tomorrow. I don't know if it's on my channel or his channel, but wherever it is, you should come watch. All right, 2nd and 16. Cornhuskers 35, Texas nothing. Wigginton at quarterback. And let's go back to the wishbone that really was not effective for us with Phillips. Maybe it works better with Wigginton. Here's the wishbone. Your backs are Bertelsen and Worcester on the flank, Dale in the middle. Well, that's not going to work. Triple option right, Wigginton to make the decision. Wigginton gives it up the middle, so that's the decision he makes. It's a 3-yard gain by Worcester. Now it's 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. As Anthony says, my channel. Okay, all right, so we'll set that up for tomorrow. 10 o'clock a.m. Check it out, folks. On the Al Red Sox fan channel. A little boxing chat for an hour or so. Wishbone again. On the Texas 47. 3rd and 13. Triple option left. Wigginton will make the decision. He's going to pitch it. And we can't turn the corner. Flag on the play. Only a gain of 3 by Bertelsen.
Illegal motion. Offense.
Why not?
5-yard
Why
penalty.
not? Penalties declined. 4th and 10 from the 50. So after the pick, we can't do anything. Here's the punt again. By Texas. Come on, pin him back. Rogers at his 5. Fields it around the 12. He calls a fair catch on the 38-yard punt. So Nebraska up 35-0. Where finally we stop them on a pick. 12:05 left in the third quarter. Defensive line will play in tight. Lowry will come up in run support. Our other defenders will play for the pitch. Man run coverage. It's a run to the outside, and it's going to be a good one. Close to the first down. And he's going to come up just short as Joe Orduña. The blocking was excellent there. As finally Scott Henderson tripped him up. Dick Rupert with some excellent blocking. Henderson with his 6th tackle. Tabletop Sports Delaware. 1971 voting was Sullivan, who won the Heisman. Ed Marinero, who went on to play for the Vikings and the Jets and went on to Hill Street Blues as an actor. Greg Pruitt. Musso was from Alabama, I believe. Lydell Mitchell, Penn State. Mildred, Tennessee. Taggy, Nebraska. Ely, I don't know. Patulski, he's a defensive player. I can't remember. And Allen. Okay. Well, that's your Heisman there. 2nd and inches, defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. Man run coverage. Hand up up the middle. First down and more. Busting through. Finally brought down by Neighbors is Joe Orduña. That's a pickup of 9. Taggy brings a very confident Nebraska offense to the line of scrimmage. Texas in the 4-3 trying to do something here. Lowry up tight again. Play for the pitch, the other defenders. Man run coverage. To the outside. Stuff it, boys. And another good run as Nebraska really just pounding away now. Gain of 11. By Jeff Kenny. Brought down by Danny Lester. Texas is just in shock on the sidelines. Kenny, 15 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Defensive line in tight. Everyone plays to the out. Lowry's going to play back. Man run coverage. And here's a draw. And this time, no gain. No gain for Kenny on the delayed handoff. Dean Richardson makes his 4th tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Nebraska 42. Defensive line out wide. Henderson will shoot the middle on a blitz. Man run coverage. And the blitz disrupts that play. Only a gain of 2 by Joe Orduña. Bill Attesis cleans things up with his third tackle. 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. 3rd and 8. Let's get him off the field. 3rd and 8. We're going to play a zone. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Henderson will spy the quarterback. Zone. We're going to show tight. Drop back into zone pass coverage. Taggy to throw. He throws to the out complete, but we stop the first down. Thank God. Only a gain of 6. 4th and 2. With our luck, if we try to block the punt, we'll hit the kicker. So we're going to put the return on. And continue with the return. Here's the punt by Nebraska. Fielded around the 20. Brought up to the 30. A 10-yard return by Campbell on the 28-yard punt. So Texas, so far, the defense has held, but they're down 35-0. The offense has to go here. Short slant to Tommy Woodward on first down. Wigginton under duress. He is sacked by Jacobson. Loss of 5. Read option left. Wigginton will make the decision. He goes down the line. He holds it. And he's going to pick up 9 yards as Wigginton broke the tackle attempt by Harper. Finally brought down by Jerry Merloff. That's his 7th tackle. 3rd and 6. 8:33 left in the third quarter. The Cornhuskers kicking the snot out of the Longhorns 35-0. Read option left again. Wigginton will make the decision. Wigginton down the line. He turns the corner. He only picks up 3. And it's 4th and 3. Offense will stay on the field on 4th and 3. They got to put points on the board here somehow. Wigginton on the draw. 4th and 3. Wigginton steps back a bit. Now accelerates up the middle, and he is stuffed by Jerry Merloff. A loss of 1 as Merloff takes Wigginton right off his feet. Turnover on downs. Cornhuskers take over 1st and 10 on the Texas 38 with 7:30 to play. Good God almighty. The teams that come with this game, if you go to the Action PC site, you get a Great Teams League. And this is free. This season is free. You go to the replay site, Field of Dreams Replays. A fan made this. This is free. If you have the game, the football game, you can play college or pro. It doesn't matter. It's not like Strat who tries to bleed you for every freaking cent. And I just pray that's why I don't purchase Strat. Not because of that, but once the basketball game didn't work, I can't purchase stuff and not have it work. So, but yeah, this is free. This season is free. There's 4 free college seasons on the Field of Dreams replay set. 68, 68, 69, 70, 79, and 80. They're free. Buy the base game if you don't want an NFL season. You get the Great Teams League. And then just go download the free college teams off the replay. Now that's, again, the ratings are made by a fan of the game. And Dave Cook, it's not, I always thought it was Koch, but it's Dave Cook. Action PC Games don't mind if you make seasons that they don't make and give them away for free. So, yeah, so this is a free season. Go to the Action PC site. There's 3 tiers that you can buy. Again, take a look. I'm not telling anyone to buy a game. But it's a fun game. And it's just math. It's a closed engine, but it's just math. I mean, you call up, like, when we call a play here, we're on defense now, so let's see if we can hold. We've actually shut them out in the third quarter, which is a miracle. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up in run support. We're going to play man coverage. Play the rest of the defenders to the out for the pitch. Man run. It's a run to the outside, but they're starting to chew us up now. As Taggy gives it to Orduña for 5 yards. We're no longer stuffing that. Yeah, so Anthony, I recommend just going to Action PC Sports. Check out the game. There's 3 tiers. You can buy the maximum tier, which gives you the most seasons. The middle tier, which is what I usually buy. And it might be on sale this week, too, on top of it. And then there's the lower tier where you just get the game and the Great Teams League, NFL teams. But then you can get all... You go to that Field of Dreams replay site, they have it. You can pick up... They have... Someone made a bunch of 70s teams and a bunch of 80s teams. Don't download the 60s teams. They don't work and they'll crash your game and you have to get rid of the file. But these seasons work. I think they have 68, 69, 70. And then 79 and 80 for college teams. And they also have on Dave Cook's site, college seasons. They just don't have a lot of the older teams, which I like. They have the Great Teams League, which I bought for college too. All right, 2nd and 5. Defensive line in tight. Lowry will play back. Play for the pitch. The other defenders. Man run coverage. It's a give up the middle. He's going to fumble, get the ball. Texas has it. Another turnover. Jesus, where was this in the first half? 6:59 to play, and a few boo birds here in Nebraska. So fumbling the ball was Ordonez. He struggled for some extra yards as he was nailed by Palmer, and Lowry recovers it for the Longhorns. 6:59 to play in the third quarter. Read option right. Bertelsen. And Bertelsen, he's going to pick up some positive yards, tackled by Balhak. Gain of 3 by Bertelsen. Joe Balhak with 4 tackles. 2nd and 7. Out of the split backfield, we had no success with the wishbone. Let's go 3 wideouts and a running back. It'll be Bertelsen. It's going to be Worcester. Let's bring in Bertelsen. And we're going to go read option left, and Wigginton will make the decision. Wigginton goes down the line, and he is kiboshed. Good God almighty. Loss of 4. What are you doing, Wigginton? Take it upfield. 3rd and 11. We just can't do anything on freaking offense. 3rd and 11. Bertelsen on the screen. 3rd and 11. Can we complete a pass? Yes, we can. And Bertelsen is going to be kicked the first down as he zigs and zags, and he picks up 12, knocked out of bounds by Balhak. Wallen looks to be hurt. He's holding his elbow. He's out for the game for the Cornhuskers. 6:06 to play. We pick up a miracle 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 on the Texas 42. We're going to stick with that 3 wide out set. Bertelsen. And that's not a good play there. Wigginton. Sweep left. Wigginton down the line. And again, he can barely turn the corner. No gain. Brought down hard by Nebraska's Bob Terrio. That's his 5th tackle. 2nd and 10. Bertelsen. Trap left. Bertelsen. He's got some running room. 1st down. Past midfield. Gain of 11. So we spread out the Nebraska defense. Bertelsen. Trap right, the other way. Bertelsen, not much there this time. Brought down by Harper and company, no gain. Clock going tick, tick, tick. 5:13 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. 3 wideouts set. The wideouts, Lester, Spire, and Campbell. Comer's the tight end. Bertelsen's the back. Bertelsen actually will come out, and Steve Worcester will come in. Under center. Took over for an ineffective Eddie Phillips. Is Donnie Wigginton. And now he's in the passing penalty because they don't pass the damn ball. Wigginton. Read option right. He will make the decision. Wigginton down the line. He tries to turn it upfield. No gain again. Holy cow. 3rd and 10. Something's got to freaking work here. Full house backfield. Single wing. Let's try something. Single wing. This should be an adventure. Wigginton out of the single wing. Sweep left. And Wigginton, he picked up something. 3 yards, 4th and 7. Offense stays on the field on the Nebraska 44. We'll stick with the single wing. Bertelsen, 4th and 7. Worcester. None of these plays are going to get us what we need. All right, forget the single wing. Let's go Wishbone. Wishbone. Not in the shotgun, though. Okay, why are we in the shotgun? Okay, we're going to have to get out of this. Hold on a second. I formation. Okay. Now the Wishbone. What if we do it out of the eye? We can still run an option. Triple option left. Bertelsen. Here we go. Bertelsen. He's stuffed. Gain of 1. Turnover on downs. Jerry Merloff, 10 tackles. 35-0. The only good news is we've shut them out in the third quarter. Here comes Jerry Taggy and the Cornhuskers offense. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up and run support. Rest of the defenders play for the pitch play. Man run coverage. It's a pitch. Nail him. And he turns the corner. Gain of 10 by Joe Orduña. And we were playing for the pitch play. Dean Richardson makes his 5th tackle. Good God almighty. We are getting destroyed. 1st and 10. 3:29 to play. Lowry up and run support. Defensive line in tight. Rest of the defense skews to the out. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. What is that? A tight end reverse? Holy cow! Taggy. What was that? That looked like a tight end reverse. Needs a block. Jerry List crosses. Taggy calling signals. It was a tight end reverse. Jerry List doing it all, like Bogey and Bacall. First down, gain of 18. Defensive line normal. Lowry up in run support. Man run coverage. End up the middle. Lowry makes the tackle, but it's a gain of 3. Dive play to Joe Orduña. 2nd and 7. Man run. Lowry back. It's a handoff to the right. Henderson will tackle Joe Orduña, only a gain of 2. 142. Can we hold on and keep a shutout in the third quarter? Can we prevent the Cornhuskers from scoring in one quarter? If we just take away the second quarter, the game's not so horrific. 3rd and 5. We're going to play a zone. You think they'd pass? He can still pass. Holy cow. 3rd and 5. I don't think they'll pass. Defensive line in tight. Lowry up and run support. Play to the out. The other defenders for the pitch play. And he's going to pass. And incomplete. Almost picked off. We're going to try to block the field goal attempt. And there goes our third quarter shutout. It's 38-0. As Paul Rogers, not Johnny Rogers, makes the 41-yard field goal. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. 38-0 Cornhuskers. Here's the return. Brought out to the 35 almost by Bertelsen. It's a 24-yard return. Texas has it. 1st and 10 on their 34. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. They'll go with the full house backfield. Nothing. Actually, let's go triple tight end. Triple tight end. And Steve Fleming at running back. Why the hell not? So Fleming's the back. Fleming's going to get the call. Off tackle right. Stick with the play call. And Fleming picks up 2 yards. Bertelsen back in the game. Trap right, Bertelsen. 3 tight end set. Bertelsen, my God, we can't even push him back. 3 tight end set, we can't move the ball. Gain of 1. And that ends the third quarter. Our best defensive quarter. We only gave up 3 points there. We actually got 2 turnovers. Jerry Taggy's now 9 for 11, 164 yards. A pick and 2 touchdowns. Quarterback rating 120. 3rd and 7. 3 tight end set. Read option left. Wigginton will make the decision. Down the line he goes. Turn it, turn it, turn it. And he, oh my God. Gain of 2. Ed Perlard makes his 5th tackle. He had quite a tongue lashing when he jumped off sides on a 4th and 3 when Texas was punting the ball. 4th and 5. Full house backfield now. Wishbone set. Wigginton. Up the middle. 4th and 5. He's just going to go up the middle. Wigginton up the middle. He picks up 3. It's a turnover on down. As that play was kiboshed by Bill Kosh. That's his 3rd tackle, Mr. Kosh. Cornhuskers take over 1st and 10 on the Texas 42. Man run coverage. It's a run. Brought down by Dowdy is Kenny. No gain. 2nd and 10 from the Texas 42. Orduña and Kenny are your backs. Rogers and Ingalls are your wideouts. List, who has killed us all game, is the tight end. And Jerry Taggy is the quarterback. 2nd and 10. Man pass coverage. Taggy's going to throw. And he completes it, even though we're playing a pass defense. And that's a big gainer to Joe Orduña out of the backfield for 23 yards. As Nebraska's offense is not done here. Take care, our good friend Chris from Tabletop Sports Delaware. Check out that wonderful channel. 1st and 10. Man run coverage. There'll be a run to the right. Pick up about 3 by Kenny. He was tackled by Dean Richardson. He has 6 tackles. 2nd and 7. Man run coverage. Out of the 4-3. The pitch play to the outside. That is stuffed by Richardson again. No gain. Richardson with 7 tackles. 3rd and 7. Drop back in a pass zone. Why not? We'll show tight coverage. And drop back into a pass zone. 4-3 set. Taggy to throw. Trying to beat the zone. Dumps it down. Zapalak tackles Kenny. Only a gain of 3. Here comes the field goal team. I think it's Paul Rogers. He's already made one. We're going to try to block the field goal. Will he make 2? Nope, he shanks it. So we hold after turnover and downs. 38-0, 11:51 to play in this game. I have never been shut out by the PC, but I might tonight. Back to the wishbone we go. Dale on the dive play. Billy Dale. Dale picks up some positive yards there. Gain of 3. Triple option right. Worcester's the main option. There's the pitch to Worcester. And Worcester picks up 1 yard. 3rd and 6. Willie Harper makes his 4th tackle for the Cornhuskers. Dale on the dive play. And Dale churns for another 3. 4th and 3. Offense stays on the field. Wishbone set. Fleming on the dive. 4th and 3. Fleming. He's close. Not that close. Wow, that's a crappy spot. Only 2 yards and turnover on downs. Here comes a very tired Texas defense. Man run coverage. It's a run up the middle. No place to go. You got to feel bad for the Texas defense. Again, the second quarter was a quarter from hell. We just could not stop them. 28 points Nebraska put up. 2nd and 10. Man run coverage. Taggy's going to throw. That jerk. It's complete dump down pass. Gain of 9. as he dumps it to Joe Orduña. He was tackled by Richardson. And here comes Bob Jones as Taggy comes off the field. What a day for Taggy. Bob Jones is the new quarterback. I'm going to give you Taggy's numbers. 12 of 14. Just 1 yard short of 200 yards passing. 199. An interception, 2 touchdowns. He had 2 passes over 25 yards. 128.6 quarterback rating. And his big target was Jerry List, who had 4 receptions and 4 targets for 106 yards. The long of 41. All right, so the running backs are using. They've gone to garbage time here. They've emptied the bench. Using cartons are the backs. Cox and Ingalls your wideouts. Harvey's the tight end. Man run coverage. It's a run to the outside, and that is stuffed. That'll be 4th down and 2, or 4th and 1. No gain. We're going to try to block this field goal attempt. And this one's dead center. So it's now 41-0 with 8:26 to play. Here's the kickoff. I thought we'd play much better with Texas. We just couldn't get anything going. What I do with these games, I play a couple of practice quarters to try to get a feel. Because, again, last game I played against Texas as ASU. So I was trying to get a feel for Texas. I know what the computer can do against me, but I just couldn't move the ball in the little practice games against the Cornhuskers. I can't move the ball, period. All right, let's try not to get shut out. Bertelsen. Pitch right. Don't go out of bounds. Loss of 5, and he's pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 15. Wigginton. Delayed run. Wigginton steps back, and he goes up the middle. Not much there at all. No gain. We can't even move on the scrum. On the second team, on the JV. 3rd and 15. Read option left. Wigginton to make the decision. Yes, stick with the play call. Wigginton down the line. Wigginton can't even, on the JV team, stuffs him. Holy cow. 4th and 15, we will punt the ball. It looks like my streak of never being shut out by the computer could end today. I have no clue how I'm going to stay with this Nebraska team, as they're the best team in the tournament. And I always play as the weaker team, but this Texas team is not bad, and we're getting crushed 41-0. Man run coverage. It's a run up the off tackle left, I think. Gain of 3 by Hughes. Scott Henderson picks up 10 tackles for the Longhorns. Man run coverage, 6:19 left in the game. Flag on the play.
False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Well, it's the second one. Man run coverage, 2nd and 12. They're going to throw. He's going to run. So Bob Jones scrambles for a yard. 6:09 to play. Man run coverage. 3rd and 11. It's a run. It'll be stopped. Only a gain of 2. As the JV team cannot convert, here comes the punt team. The return is on. We have under 5:37. Fair catch at the 25 approximately on the 38-yard punt by Campbell for the Longhorns. 5:17 left to get a score and not get shut out. Full house backfield. Wishbone. Dale on the dive. Dale on the dive. That's a good run by Dale against a JV team for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Gain of 8. Oops. Let's bring in Bertelsen back in the game. I think Jim Bertelsen played for the Rams later on. Bertelsen on the dive. Bertelsen up the middle. And a 1st down. Morrill is injured for the Cornhuskers. He's going off, but he worked from the sideline. He'll be back in a few plays. 4:26 left in the game. Worcester on the dive. And up the middle we go. Gain of 7. Morrill is back in the game for Nebraska. 2nd and 3. Wigginton on the dive. And Wigginton busts up the middle. It could be a big gain here, and it is. Brought down by McLennan. Gain of 25. Bertelsen. Off tackle left. Wigginton doesn't like what he sees. Dale on the dive. So Dale on the dive as they continue to churn up the middle. Gain of 4. 3:08 left in the game. Bertelsen. Off tackle left. Bertelsen. He's close. Gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Worcester. Trap right. Worcester. First down. Touchdown. We have not been shut out in Action PC football. It came really close. We're going to go for 2. Why not? Out of the wishbone. Woodward. Clicked on the wrong player. Wigginton. Up the middle on the dive. Wigginton. He's in! All right. 41-8. Onside kick. Why not? And Texas recovers. We're gonna beat the JV team in poop time. All right. At least we didn't get shut out. Full house backfield. None of this stuff was working against the real team. Wishbone. Garbage time yards here. Play action fake. Heave it up to Comer. And this is a pick. Wigginton throws deep into double coverage, and it is deflected by Decker and intercepted by Rogers. Paul Rogers, who's also the kicker, gets a pick. Man run coverage. At least we didn't get shut out. Only a gain, no gain. Bob Zapalak with 7 tackles. Man run coverage as Nebraska is just going to run this clock out here. And this misery will be over. 41-8. We're not calling timeout. Man run coverage. Here comes another Nebraska run with the JV team. Use, no gain. Dean Richardson with 10 tackles. And that's the ball game, folks. And that's it. Nebraska crushes Texas 41-8. We finally scored. We almost got shut out. And Nebraska moves on to the championship, and they will face either Notre Dame or Ohio State. I will be playing as Ohio State against Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. The only game I've won in this tournament is with Ohio State. So let's see if we can win another. All right, let's bring the stat report up, and we will end this stream. I had a feeling it was going to go this way, thus I streamed very early in the morning on the East Coast of the United States. So here's a stat report. Well, we won the fourth quarter 8-3. Other than that, we got massacred. Second quarter killed us. 28 points. We couldn't stop them. Third quarter, we played solid defense. They had their A team out there. Finally figured we played better defense. Wow, that was painful. And sometimes you get painful games like this. We got our ass kicked severely. As our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Game, and remember, check out our boxing chat tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Al Red Sox Fan Channel. And we'll talk Glory Days boxing and more. As he says, at least you got on the board, LOL. Talk to you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Anthony. So there's the scoring, and we'll leave it at that. A lot of yards. We're going to show you. I'm not going to go much longer with the stream as this was a massacre. Okay, team stats. 421 yards of net offense for Nebraska. 245 for Texas. Player stats. Jerry Taggy, 12 of 14, 199, 2 touchdowns, a pick. It was just awful. We could not do anything on offense. So that's it. We're not going to go through it. Nebraska moves on to the finals. They'll face the winner of Ohio State or Notre Dame. I'll be playing as Ohio State against the Fighting Irish. The only game I won was with Ohio State in this tournament. I always play as the lower seed. We'll leave the scoring up. Thank you very much. Tough game. If anyone stayed through it or watches later, I appreciate it. But these happen. Not every game can be as exciting as that OSU game or the baseball games. Remember, check out our 1976 one-and-done baseball tournament with Out of the Ballpark 21. Also, we're going to be getting back to our Stratomatic Card and Dice 1969 baseball tournament. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Be smart. Stay safe. God bless. I appreciate your time. You know it's coming. Peace! We got our ass kicked by Nebraska. Cornhuskers 41, Longhorns 8.